Initium, or random nonsense I thought about one autumn afternoon while sitting at the San Francisco Marina Wave Organ, listening for but not hearing any music. Ostriches stick their heads in the sand to stow their eggs and look for water. Can they see water through sand, or do they just hear it? Sounds are waves, and waves make sounds, and I get to wondering why the wave organ way out on the jetty near Crissy Field, constructed as it is with carved granite and marble tombstones from a demolished cemetery, isn't shaped like an ear. Ears are the organs we hear with, no? The 25 concrete and PVC organ pipes are placed at different elevations around the site, allowing for the rise and fall of the tides. Like music, the gravitational attraction of the sun and moon on the oceans of the earth causes the seas to bulge, singing wave after wave of sad siren songs, another in a long line of God's abandoned pets. There are 36% of Americans who say that God has spoken to them. 43% regularly attend religious services, singing their hosannas to Him instead. A fisherman once told us, "You die of poor posture little by little. Stand tall, lift yourself up, be in Tadasana, be the all-powerful and eternal mountain, your true self unmoving and vast, like God's eternal breath." Maybe music is what God breathes instead of oxygen, and that's what makes Him stand so much taller and longer than us mere mortals. Every inhalation a composition filled with sonic revelation, every exhalation a cosmic symphony. Maybe music is our unrelenting struggle to see past the currents and traumas, a desperately beautiful attempt to keep our heads above water. I'd say it's the stuff dreams are made of, but then I remember Dustin once said, "Dreams are made? I thought they were a kind of putrefaction of exposed heaven." So, yeah, maybe music is the same, just decomposing bits of paradise, and Earth is its recycling bin. So, I guess artists Peter Richards and George Gonzalez knew what they were doing when they made that wave organ out of recycled gravestones. Recycled graves make me think of the color green. Green is the color of U.S. money. Iceland consumes more Coca-Cola per capita than any other nation, and it's pretty damn green. Coca-Cola was originally green, and every day more money is printed for Monopoly than for the U.S. Treasury. And that's green. But the city with the most Rolls Royces per capita is Hong Kong. Chinese communists are more successful capitalists than we are, and they're going green, turning smog-polluted cities into lush, columnar, vertical forests, the color of dollars and old Coca-Cola. As it happens, the world's youngest parents were 8 and 9 and lived in China in 1910, when communism was just a bad dream, decomposing inside the last son of heaven. The youngest pope was 11 years old. What does that have to do with the color of Coca-Cola in China, you ask? It's a fair question, but I'll let you figure that one out for yourself. The pig is the only animal besides the human that can get sunburn. An eagle can kill a young deer and fly away with it. In the Caribbean, there are oysters that climb trees. Polar bears are all southpaws, but they only live on the North Pole. Starfish have 8 eyes, one at the end of each leg, and armadillos can be housebroken. It is possible to lead a cow upstairs, but not downstairs. None of this explains why your nose and ears never stop growing, why Eskimos never gamble, why intelligent people have more zinc and copper in their hair, or why the percentage of bird species that are monogamous is 90%, while the percentage of mammal species that are monogamous is only 3%. I wonder whether humans were actually included in that 3% figure, and if people who can sing are more monogamous than the rest of us, like the 90% of bird species are. Music hath charms, after all.